trying to put her hand on a wrestler.
Nick Knowledge, if you didn't notice what Negro said, she had no teeth. Just throwing that out there.
Well then,
out there.
Crushing her nose then. And I'm not saying that any wrestler should touch any fan. But the minute a fan crosses that line and they try to put their hands on a wrestler, all bets are off.
You heard it right here first, fans. Nick Knowledge is old school. Nick Knowledge is back in the territory days. By the way, he's about my age. We weren't alive for the territory days, but Nick Knowledge was around for them.
That's why there's such a thing as a DVD player. In any event, Azrael getting set to, oh, he socks Casey Blade and a chop.
Right hand, snatch the head, that's what you do. When you're getting drilled in the face, you grab a head, you grab arm, you grab some. Bigger Casey Blade's always going to win on the exchange 9 out of 10 times on that one.
That's a truck.
Dosito!
Swinging Mata scissors by Azrael.
What the hell's a Mata scissor?
Raul Mata invented the head scissors. What a drop kick to the face on Casey Blade. What happened to the
head scissors or Hurricane Ron or Frankenstein? What's a Mata scissor?
I think a Mata scissors is like a Hebrew, German type of head scissors.
No, it's a Mexican head scissors.
So why is it a Mata head scissors?
Mata, named after Raul Mata.
Why couldn't it be an Argentinian head scissors if it was done by Azrael? Why's it gotta be a Mexican?
Or why couldn't it be an angel head scissors because he's Azrael?
Why do you gotta be so freaking racist, huh?
No, I'm just giving credit. No, I'm giving credit to the originator.
Yeah, but he's doing it now.
How do you know he was the original? How do you know it was some fat kid in his backyard over in Australia or somewhere, in Perth, Australia, doing it to his little cousin?
Well, if we really want to, if we want to split hairs, then it would be Leroy McGurk in the Louisiana territory.
Are you talking about good old Mike McGurk, the former ring announcer for WWF?
No, her father Leroy.
Was there? Yeah,
he was blind.
True fact, when I lived in Tampa, I actually hung out with Max McGurk, her son. He didn't last very long in developmental, just throwing that out there. Cool kid, though.
Good times.
Just didn't have it, you know? So we're talking about the same McGurk family, huh?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
World famous.
Sweet. He told me his grandfather was a promoter. Is that the guy you talk about?
Leroy, yes. Yeah. Blind as a bat.
And you talk about Mike McGurk's father, huh?
Absolutely.
Oh, so we're on the same page here. Good deal.
Okay, that's a first.
Oh!
Grim Reaper and EC Negro.
Who's stronger out of the two? Reaper must be high to think that he's gonna move Negro.
Oh,
that might do the trick.
Reaper's on a roll with the arm drag, taking a little old school, showing a little wrestling.
He's taking it back to the territory days in WCCW and Smoky Mountain and NWA and this one and that one and the Crockett's and this guy and that guy and the Gagnes.
Going it old school. With the arm drag again.
Oh my God, that's just like George Hackenschmidt used to do in 1906.
Grim Reaper giving out the little Ricky Steamboat arm drags over here. I'm gonna call him Ricky, Grim the Dragon Reaper.
Shades of Carl Gotch right there with the double axe handle.
Carl Gotch barely ever left his feet.
Shades of Antonio Rocco with the Antonino Rocco with the double axe handle.
That's more like it. Yeah, I'll go with that. You do know the man invented the dropkick as well.
Yes, they did.
I'm just saying.
And he also wrestled barefoot.
Very much so.
I'm a bit of a historian, Nick Knowledge, but a double noggin knocker is not old school, so to say. That dates as far back as the cavemen. They used to bang heads.
Well, no, since the beginning of tag team wrestling in Houston.
In the beginning. Oh!
Swanton bomb
to the back. That could have freaking herniated a lot of things. That could have snapped the spinal cord. A lot of damage could be done when you land on the back of someone like that. Hey, now, let me kick you in your back real quick and tell you what it feels like right in the spine.
How about no?
Casey Blade, like a whale, though, has a lot of blubber covering his spinal cord.
I'm glad you said it.
Yeah, so it probably didn't affect him as much as it normally would to, let's say, a Rob Fury, so to speak.
Whoa, time out. Rob Fury has an amazingly sexy, slim, athletic body. He has the body.
Until it meets a car.
I heard Rob Fury has very, very sexy legs, especially his left one.
Nope, not anymore.
Don't worry about it.
Just checking to make sure it's the left one. It's the left one.
Don't worry about it. I got an extra leg to take over it, and the ladies love it too. Oh, and EC Negro cuts off Grim Reaper with a clothesline. Like, damn. That's not to hurt.
The only man standing right now is the man from Argentina, Azriel, but Casey Blade crawling on his knees. Nick Knowledge very familiar with that right there. And,
Very familiar with the knees.
I don't.
What is he? Okay, I actually thought he was going for
Technically,
crucifix.
Reaper's pinning him right now.
Isn't it? Yeah.
But you gotta understand.
That was a pin, ref.
These are ICW reps. That's what
I just had to scream out to the referee, notifying him that that was actually a pin.
Oh, EC Negro with a Vader bomb.
Casey Blade for an experienced wrestler, but he's taking a lot of time off. I don't know why he would like just openly let Reaper pin him and actually pull him on top. Shades of Hulk Hogan and Jeff Jarrett, or Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan from the WCW era. Just laying down and letting the person pin you.
You're talking about the finger point.
The legendary finger point from WCCW.
Suplex, delayed suplex, goes for the cover.
And
You're going to have to do a lot more.
Nick Knowledge's girlfriend with the Rey Mysterio shirt has returned to the front row. EC Negro's arch nemesis.
Gap Tooth Sandy is back.
And now Casey Blade trying to keep down Reaper. Reaper is fighting back with the elbows.
What was your favorite territory, Nick Knowledge?
We can get into that later.
What was your favorite territory, Nick Knowledge?
Mid-South Wrestling Association.
Mid-South Wrestling
Bill Watts.
Bill Watts. I wrestled Eric Watts. The match sucked. EC Negro mounting Grim Reaper and drilling him right now with hard right hands.
The problem is, who do you really blame, you or Eric Watts?
Eric Watts. He's the shit, and it's well documented in this business.
He did get better for a while.
No, he didn't.
Really
Techno
did.
Team 2000, baby, right here. They should be in this tournament. Book Techno Team 2000. Is Chad Fortune still alive?
Does anyone care?
Oh!
Swinging neck breaker.
EC Negro cares about that swinging DDT. It wasn't a neck breaker. Rob Fury, know your damn moves. Damn guy goes out and gets a Batman tattoo on his chest, and all of a sudden he's a wrestling historian.
Listen, that was such a fantastic move. I thought it was a neck breaker. It was actually a DDT. Like, oh my God, this action is crazy.
Isn't there a song? Oh my God. How did that OMG? How does that song go?
I don't know.
Been a lover.
In any event, Azrael is all over Casey.
He smacked his face.
Oh, with the Azrael, with the cutter.
It's called an Ace Crusher. Shades of the legendary John Laurinaitis.
Never use the word legendary and John Laurinaitis. In
It's called an Ace Crusher, not a Koji Cutter. It's an Ace Crusher.
But he did it so much better than Johnny.
Yes, he did. I don't think anything Johnny really did was all that great.
Except when I rode a skateboard to the ring. That was good.
Casey played with chops.
All over Azrael here.
With another chop.
He whips him. He's going to whip him in right now. A lot of force behind that whip and a good 400 pounds. But no, the backdrop turned into sunset flip. He's not going anywhere. SpongeBob. That's going to do the trick. Sends him inside out.
Missile drop kick by Reaper. Here comes Azrael.
Oh!
He ate it like a Big Mac.
He's out on his feet. Pin
Tornado lariat. 1, 2. Oh, I thought that was 3. I thought that was 3.
He might have kicked out on instinct because Casey Blade has to be out on his feet. Has to.
Here we go. Chronic crossface. Is EC Negro gonna tap?
He's in the middle of the ring. Knowledge. He's nowhere near the ropes.
He might need to tap. Wait a minute. Here comes Casey Blade. Double axe handle breaks it up.
He was nowhere near the ropes. There was nowhere for him to go. It was 100% over right there.
Fighting back and forth. Reaper and Casey Blade. Action getting hot and heavy here. Eye gouge will slow him down.
Oh, they got both the scoundrels. I've seen them do a lot of double team maneuvers when they're both in the ring together.
This is going to be brutal. Cobra clutch into a powerbomb. 1, 2.
Why would you do that? You had the win, stupid.
It's because he's EC Negro.
You don't do that. You don't spend 15 minutes beating up your opponent. I don't know the time. You probably know. The Dirty Rotten Driver. The Dirty Rotten Driver knowledge.
And there you go. Reaper's out. They've got this. They just need to stop posing and getting on the fans and go for the cover. Wait a minute. Reaper turned it into the chronic crossface. He tapped.
Reefer out of nowhere after suffering the dirty Ron driver. He did it! Oh, it's not over now. It's not over. Casey Blade has a metal rod in his hand.
Oh my God, there's no call for this. You lost fair and square, Casey Blade, you lost.
No, that's the metal rod of a dumbbell. That's used to hold a dumbbell together. That's solid steel, Nick Knowledge.
My God, someone stop this. Someone stop this.
The DRS have no one to blame but themselves. They had the match won. They picked up the Grim Reaper. And right now, Azrael, that someone is Azrael. And right here we go, Johnny Q. He's Steroid Floyd himself is going to really do something right. Get out of here.
My God, what kind of shape is the Grim Reaper in for the second round?
You're talking about what kind of shape he's in. Are the DRS done? Mercifully, they're done. Reaper looks hurt, though.
No, they have another round to go. Heck, they have 2 more rounds if they're trying to win this championship, which I'm sure they are.
Is that Michael Keener?
And no, it's not.
Oh, I was gonna say Michael Keener got in shape.
That's why there's no way it could be.
Who the hell is this other referee in the ring?
I have no idea.
Okay, we got Brett Lauderdale, Johnny Q, and some skinhead Ivan guy in the ring.
And Reefer could have internal organ damage right now.
Of course he can. There could be internal bleeding. There could be a lot of damage. He needs to go to the hospital. He doesn't need to come out here for round 2. Azrael looks concerned, too.
As well, he should be.
That's a very disgusting and dastardly thing that Casey Blade just did to Grim Reaper, man. That's unnecessary and uncalled for. You're a tag team wrestling. This is a tag team tournament. You gotta play by the rules, man. It's just not.